Pass me that bottle. Mic check. We live, baby.
Bless the bottle.
You are now tuned in live to Seriously Not Another Podcast. I'm your host, Ben, the Blueprint. Ready.
Okay. All right.
Joined by my beautiful, freshly graduated co-host, AC. She's officially a master.
Oh, I'm a master?
He's a master.
What the place at? Look, I need somebody to do some shit. Look. I was living age shit. What? No, I'm just playing.
You stupid.
Thank you. Look.
Congratulations.
Low key, they don't know, but I was in the dumps because I thought I failed last week.
And what I tell you?
That the devil was a liar.
I told you. I don't know why everybody, for some reason, I gotta be the uplifter of everybody around me. I keep telling people,
Yeah.
I see shit. Ain't no way your smart ass is going to fail. And
I appreciate you believing in me because I damn sure wasn't believing in myself.
Come on, man.
But,
whoops, wrong one.
shit happened, y'all. I'm done. Finito.
So yeah, we got a good show. Oh, I gotta pour me a shot. Huh?
Hey, your shot right here.
Oh, that's me. Oh, you poured it for me. Come on, let's take a shot for
Should not.
that fucking Masters, man.
How?
Salute. Shata. Woo. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining in live. Facebook.
Thank you, lady.
Spreaker.
Now you see why I was all.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
So shout out to all my fam. We're gonna get into it.
What up, Lady A? What up, Mark? What up, Nip? Shout out to my nigga Court. I said I was gonna give her a shout out.
Court.
What's happening, Blood?
Okay, Court. Shout out to Court. Here you go, Court.
Shout out to my nigga Asia. It's her birthday weekend.
Okay.
Dirty 30. You know,
She just now turning 30.
She just now turning 30. And, you know, about to go to Vegas and turn some shit up real quick.
What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas?
I mean, you know.
Oh, my nigga White Mike's in the building. We can see that nigga in a minute.
White Mike? What up, White Mike? Puerto Rican White Mike?
Puerto Rican White Mike.
What it do, my nigga Puerto Rican White Mike?
I haven't did this in a while. But, you know, I usually used to start my shows once upon a time talking shit. Or not talking shit, but, you know, get my small talk out the way. You know, the past few weeks, or a couple of weeks, I'll say few, has been kind of stressful.
You've been saying that every week. I've been peeping that.
Yeah, for the past, I say the past 4 or 5 episodes have been stressful on me because I'm such a tunnel vision person. I
Perfectionist.
try, and you know, dealing with this senior year and all this shit, like, and this prom shit, like I wasn't 100%. I wasn't 100% when it came to doing this podcast thing as far as being a host on the show.
What?
But however,
what?
I'm here to let you motherfuckers know.
What?
I am officially back. I'm back. I'm back on my BS, y'all. So all that past yeah, I'm back.
Somebody must have told you something because the way you said that.
No, I knew. I had multiple talks with people. I had people like, yo, why you don't talk as much? I said, because I'm not fully all the way there. So I'm fully 100% back.
Did anybody ask you why you interrogated so much?
Why I got interrogated? Nah, nobody asked me that. But however,
why you said interrogated so much on the No Rules podcast? Shout out to my guys.
However, yeah, I'm getting that. If those that's listening, Townhouse Media had a wonderful weekend last week. Let me hold
round
on.
of applause.
Let me give. Come on, man. Drop one of them Funk Master Flavor bombs. Look, first and foremost, and before I get into that, I want to say,
Leo?
I want to say, I want to give a special thanks to you as stepping up while I was going through this the stressful times of having a you know what I'm saying,
that's Mando.
holding it down. What a true co-host supposed to do in times of downness or whatever the case is going on. Step up to the plate. That's what team play.
Other pressing issues. That's all.
That's
you wasn't down. You was just
I wasn't down. It was
you had
just
other priorities.
I wasn't fully focused.
You was
But
focused on the priorities.
before AC came in with the what's the shit called, the sash? What it's called?
I was gonna be extra and wear the hood too, but I said I ain't gonna be that extra. But
before she came in with the sash, I had the title of the show called "I'm Focused, Man."
Oh, tell Scott to holler at me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I would have fucked with it.
I'm back focused and all of that shit. So like I said prior to that, Townhouse Media had a wonderful weekend last week.
Wonderful.
Shout out to my nigga Dolly.
Shout out Dolly.
This nigga Dolly had of the Too Much Game podcast, making Podcoin's top 100 podcast list. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do that.
I expect Dolly to be on the top of the coins.
And he also made the top 100 podcast episode last week with his
shots are in order for my nigga Dolly.
Yeah, most definitely, with his 12th episode titled RPGO, which freestyle, I'm sorry. RPGO, which means real pimping going on. So
oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga killed it, number wise, and salute to you, my G.
I just had somebody tell me on the way here that out of all of the shows that they felt like they connected with Dolly's the most. I was like, I'm not surprised by that. That show is shit. He ain't here to help you get bitches. He here to help you get better.
Hello. And shout out to my cousin No Cut. He was also on the show. You know what I'm saying? Dolly, was real thankful for him being on there and helping him
yes, indeed,
achieve them numbers. Shout out to my dudes, the No Rules podcast.
Yeah, they did they shit. Hey man.
They show last week, Hey Man, was the first live show we had with a live audience, because I had a bunch of family here that came out from for Tutu's prom.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't know none of these people that was over here, so they had a real live audience, and they held it down, killed it. It was dope. The show was fucking hilarious.
That shit was funny. It was a lot of funny moments for sure.
That shit was nuts. Shout out to my nigga Will. The funny thing about Will has no idea that a lot of the shit he say is funny because he's not trying to be funny. So that Hey Man shit, and when we went on a tangent about the fucking the condoms and all that shit, the Hey Man condoms.
Niggas gonna come out with the Hey Mans.
The Hey Mans. That shit was nuts. And I got so many calls about this weekend about all the shows, and even with our show, I had a homie hit me up and was like, nigga, that nigga said, nigga, I just listened to your show. I shared it, even though I know I shared it already, because I didn't. So he tied it into the Men's Society. Remember Men's Society? And he was like, you owe me money? Hell no, but here you go. This nigga, that nigga tied that shit.
Double shared.
Yeah.
Double down on sharing.
Right.
Because sharing is caring.
Now, there was a lot of calls with the last episode that we had, that people was like, oh, y'all, that shit was controversial, blah, blah, blah.
People said our show was controversial?
Yeah, the ending of the show was controversial. Now, and to those people that feel like there's a beef or whatever, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When it comes to this, I wasn't arguing. I was just speaking passionately. When it comes to something that you real passionate in, it sounds a little different.
Yeah, and then you don't be realizing it, but you get that little thing when you be passionate about something where you start like your lip start quivering or something, or your eye will do that little twitch thing. I was like, oh wow.
My eye was twitching?
Yeah.
I probably was just thirsty.
Oh, is that what it was? You was just thirsty.
A little hydrated, a little dehydrated.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But and to show people that it wasn't nothing. Me and Will was sitting here in the show. For some reason, they thought it was like heated. But I talked to Will the next morning. You know what I'm saying? We was laughing. About the whole thing. And shout out to everybody that was laughing at the interrogation shit, man. That shit is
yeah, that was wild. But yes, at the end of the day, I mean, I know I get on your fucking nerves sometimes. And you absolutely get on mine sometimes. But
hey man, look,
we just make this shit work,
You make it work.
I mean, if I could just have a relationship that's as good as our relationship is, I'd be solid. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit. Hey, you run out here with a flashlight in the daytime, man. You don't want no shit like
what?
that.
I'm not ready for that.
Nah,
I need somebody who
ready.
just gonna understand and appreciate me, and then I'm gonna understand and appreciate them, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I'm mad, nigga, and I'm still gonna be mad, and I'm gonna be mad for a couple days, my nigga. Shit. I probably ain't even gonna talk to your ass for like 2 days, but I'll be over it by Friday,
Hey man.
Hey man.
Hey man. Hey. Look, she said, stop lying. You wasn't thirsty. Your blood was rising. Oh, it wasn't.
He don't even remember shit.
I listened to it today because I knew I was gonna speak on it. It was passion. It was passion.
You be hella passionate.
I am.
And I think that's like the things that, like, I'm not going to speak for Will, because I said I'm not doing that shit anymore. But I can speak for what I was trying to say. Hey, man. My nigga, what's that? I can speak for myself in the fact that I feel like we are passionate about this shit, but the way that we go about showing that may be different. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, like, tying it into like the whole analogy to like a relationship, I think that's where a lot of relationships get fucked up, because one may feel like they putting in all the work and the other is not. And sometimes it take you to step outside and realize, like, we bringing something different into the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
If we was bringing in the same shit, then.
Oh, and shout out to everybody, to the share increase that happened after that episode.
Yeah, but I don't think people should get bullied into sharing some shit,
Hey, I didn't
do
bully
that
nobody.
Shit because you was gonna do it anyway. I don't want to see like 50 shares after a nigga start eye twitching and shit. Like,
see, the difference was the people that I said was closest to me was shared without me saying nothing. Everybody else
even though you said something.
No. They shared on GP, but the people that shared it outside of that, maybe it took that show for them to be like, damn, you know what? I listened to it, but I'm not. But, neither here or there. I appreciate all it, because that shit helped the numbers rise.
Yeah, I mean, people live for controversy at the end of the day. I mean, you saw how that episode Yitty went. That shit was fucking horrible, but motherfuckers love that. So it is what it is. But into these topics, though.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's get into it.
Let's do the shit. So normally we start this shit out with the Friday fuckery, but I gotta give a fucking salute. Y'all niggas. First of all, fall back.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas kill me.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas kill me. Y'all be trying to take my shits and make it your own and try to outdo me on my shits. I don't even have ice in no cup.
Man, it's that shit sounds sad. It sounds,
my nigga.
Y'all see her Look, North Carolina born and raised up.
Give me some ice just so I can make it rain on this motherfucker. But anyway, so normally we start this shit out with the Friday fuckery, but I just want to take a moment to acknowledge some epic shit that happened, like on this class of 2019 journey.
Okay.
My guy Robert F. Smith.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm gonna just call him Robert F.
Robert F.
He was the commencement speaker at Morehouse for the graduation, and he said he was gonna pay off the student loans of the whole 2019 graduating class.
Right.
That's fucking amazing. I feel like we should start the show out by giving him a round of a fucking applause.
Okay, round of applause. There you go.
Round of applause to my guy, Robert F. What a lot of people don't know about Robert F., he's a billionaire. The act that he was talking about doing is not only the biggest monetary donation that would have been received by Morehouse, but that's actually the biggest single monetary donation made by a single person historically.
Of course.
And I feel like that has not gotten enough recognition.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of other bullshit that kind of distracts us from shit like that, and I just wanted to start out the shits.
I'm surprised
acknowledging that.
I'm surprised a lot of blacks didn't start tearing him down because he married to a white woman. That's how it usually go.
Honestly, I didn't even know who he was married to, and I don't care if he's still, gone look
Doing
out for his people. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like the ones who forget where they came from. But as long as you
And also shout out to him with his hiring process for his I think his company worth $45 billion in assets. His company had $45 billion in assets. His hiring process, like, he don't go get the best of the best of people. He go get like people who didn't go to the top of the line schools and get him a break, because people like from Yale and all these other schools get the chances. So he stepped down to I won't say people that didn't go to Ivy League schools. I'll put it like that. People that went to regular like a university or Cal States or whatever the case. He hired them before he hired people from Ivy League schools. So that's dope. That's dope as hell.
So, dude, what I missed?
That nigga said he what? Hey, shout out to my block brethren, Keon, man.
What's happening, Keon?
That nigga said he what?
Brent said, man, I hope it's a domino effect. Shit, we need some of these people to do some retro gifts for alumni. Hey, but see, Brent, I think it's going to take acts like this to also, motivate people to realize there's other ways of donating money. Yeah. So I'm sure this will kind of get those juices flowing. But there was something else I wanted to touch on this subject while he brought that up. So particularly with regards to this subject matter. So one of the thought process was, okay, how is he going to distribute the money, right? Because I'm sure people are thinking that, like, is he going to give the money straight to the students, or is he going to give the money to the school, right? So I guess the proposed move is to give the money to the school in the form of a grant so that they can wipe away the debt of the students, because naturally, as much as we want to believe that they're going to do what they supposed to do with the money, it's kind of risky if you give the money straight to the students. Like, just imagine if he's like, all right, here go a $200,000 check. Pay off your student loans.
Oh, no, that's not happening.
You just,
They don't even give money, financial aid money to people that go to, like, DeVry and shit. Like, they pay the school straight up. You don't get to touch none of that money.
I mean, with DeVry, it usually, first of all, they don't exist no more. But with DeVry, it usually happens like that because they charge so goddamn much that there's nothing left over afterward. But like, if you go to a Cal State or something, usually whatever you have left over after your tuition is paid, they'll cut you a check, So that was that as far as the Friday fantabulousness. But let's get into this Friday fuckery. For the one time.
Friday fuckery.
Had to do it for the culture. It's only right. I mean, shit, dude. It's a couple of them. So I'm going to touch on both of them. So first and foremost, how I was talking about my guy, what's that nigga name? Russell Wilson last week.
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of team Russell Wilson right now. So apparently there was a birthday party for the son, Future, little Future.
Yeah, baby Future.
Baby Future, tiny Future. And so this nigga, OG Future,
he bought
the 5-year-old a Rolex.
which is stupid as
a
hell.
birthday gift.
Very stupid as hell.
I don't.
Why would a 5-year-old have a Rolex on? That's nigga, you clout chasing
At
your
5,
own son.
now I could almost see him doing that, say for like a 13th birthday party. I think that's a good gift for a young man, like to give him his first real watch.
Like a teenager or like 18?
Yeah, like
yeah.
even 13. You know, even though I think a 13-year-old is still kind of immature to have a watch of that value, but
Right.
if you of that caliber and you can afford it, I could almost see you doing it because that's like the bar mitzvah type shit, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
But 5?
Yeah, that, I mean, Mark said Joe Boo like that. How you feel?
No more.
Is he canceled?
No, he's can't. I said that last week.
Damn.
That last week. I can't.
What could you, why? Like, I think it's all about like shock value. Oh, that nigga gave his son, what's his name? What his name is Future, huh?
The son named Future too.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
So he gave 5-year-old Future a Rolex. What is he going? He can't even read a Rolex.
Can that nigga spell Future?
Can he spell Rolex?
I don't know. But the point is that that's a little that just goes to show the type of dude he is compared to like Russell Wilson. Like Russell Wilson probably would have bought him like some stocks in
like
Rolex or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
niggas.
I mean, and then you bought this nigga a Rolex. You know what I mean? Like it's just
yeah. For those, I don't know if I can't remember if we mentioned that on one of the old shows where Russell brought his whole he got that bonus check or that re-sign, and he brought his whole offensive line $12,000 worth of stock in
Amazon or something, right?
Yeah,
that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So he should have, even though I'm pretty sure his son got money put up already, but a Rolex, like, come on, bro. He probably enjoyed something
very irresponsible.
Something way cheaper, like a toy, video game, or he probably seen that shit like, why? He don't understand that shit.
Right, like, does it make noise? Like, can he even tell the time on it? But neither here nor there.
They shouldn't have gave you niggas money.
I mean, shit, he ain't gonna have too much more left if he keep doing shit like that. So that happened. Another thing that happened, which was astonishing to me.
Astonishing.
It was a little astonishing to me. I don't know if this is new or old, but it's new to me.
Okay.
Dr. Oz is my guy.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you fuck with Dr. Oz.
Good people.
Dr. Oz is my
very,
guy.
very interesting. He looked like the Hobgoblin off of Spider-Man, but go ahead.
But he said some shit that I just cannot get jiggy with, like, my dude. So he's trying to, I guess he was on the Breakfast Club or something, and he tried to make an argument for the fact that there's no legitimate reason for us to be cleaning off our chicken. Like, there's no legitimate reason for us to wash the chicken before we cook it.
Sounds about white.
He's like, I mean, all it's doing is just taking up extra time for you to put the chicken in the oven. He's
we got time today, nigga.
Look, I got time.
Nigga.
Look, I got time.
What is a few seconds of rinsing off that fuck? What is that? Salmonella? What is that
He said that it won't rinse, the salmonella won't rinse off. He said, in fact, all you're doing is spreading the salmonella, assuming it has salmonella. He said all you're doing is spreading the salmonella all over the sink and the rest of the, the shit.
It's more harm on the chicken than the fucking sink. You assed out, you eat the shit.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro. Like, that lets you know. That,
yes, Benjamin. Had to do it for the culture.
That lets you know that, don't eat at some of these people's houses, man. Like, them people. You know them people I'm talking about.
We eat at their restaurants.
Bruh.
And they don't clean the chicken. And you know they not cleaning that shit at a restaurant because they ain't got that kind of time. They got to get that shit out quick.
Bing, bing. Yeah,
they ain't got that kind of time. So, but then that make me wonder, what else don't they clean? Like, okay, chicken is one thing, but some shit need to be clean. You know what I'm saying?
Protein.
I even rinse off steak. I'm not a steak person.
Yeah.
But if I make a steak, I'm rinsing off the steak.
Yeah, you's a nasty nigga if you take
It got blood in
any
the package.
protein straight out the package and straight cook it. You's a nasty nigga, B.
Yeah, and the comments went crazy because the comments was talking about like, that's how you know that the white people is barbarians and they be eating they're cannibals and shit like that.
Barbarian.
They wanna taste all the shits and stuff, but I ain't gonna go that far.
They want to taste all the what?
Well, not the shit, but I said the shits. Like basically, they want to taste all the
salmonella and
they want to taste all the flesh and all the shits. I don't know. That's why they like they shit rare supposedly.
And this is a doctor. Right?
And I fuck with Dr. Oz. I really do.
This is exactly why we need more black doctors, man.
But my thing is more so just like, I get it because, okay, don't rinse off the chicken. But to some extent, it's like, it just make me feel better in my head. I can't even imagine me taking the chicken straight out the pack and then putting it in the flour and shit. Like,
that's nasty. Like,
I can't even picture me doing that.
Nobody. That's what I'm saying. You's a nasty man.
Even when I rinse it, sometimes I feel like it's not clean enough. I be like, oh, it's still some shit on there. I don't know. But neither here nor there.
Hey, man.
Clean your chicken, man. Shit. So, what do we want to get into first? Excuse me. Fuck it. Let's get into this topic here. Let's get into the fact that there is a study apparently that shows that most of your friends don't actually like you. Are you shocked?
Nah, hell no. Hell fucking no. Hell no.
So let me give a little background and then we'll start a conversation around this because I feel like there's a lot that could be said around this topic here. So apparently organization did a study with 600 students in Israel, Europe, and the U.S. And they found that half of your friends, basically out of all your friends, only half of them considered you a friend, right? Now, I guess they say one of the ways that you can kind of gauge whether or not a person would really is more likely to be like your real friend versus not. They say one of the ratios would be the difference in the number of friends that the two of you guys have. So like, for example, say we both like only have two other friends besides us.
Okay.
Then it's more likely that me and you are like real friends. But say I got 10 friends.
Yeah.
And you got 2 friends.
Mm-hmm.
9 times out of 10, I don't fuck with you like that.
I mean, it's a bunch.
That's not surprising at all to me, actually.
It's a bunch of different things that you could point out to show that people are your real friends. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say real friends because I don't call everybody a friend. I got.
Well, let's define friend. Let's start there. I think that's a good conversation piece because I think that friend word gets used very loosely.
People, I think it is different people or each person have friends is different because my ex used to call people her friends. I'm like, that's not your friend. Like, that's your coworker. It's not your friend. Or, like.
I do have some coworkers that are legitimately my friends.
Okay, cool. Now,
you're right.
That
coworker
can't be.
Is usually not your friend.
Just somebody that you cool with and associate with is not your friend.
With or whatever. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
If we go to happy hour, like, and I feel comfortable getting like wasted around you, my friend.
Are they really? Is that?
I mean,
is that what qualify?
That's
what qualify a coworker.
I'm not saying like that's like. I mean, obviously friendship is bigger than that, but that's one of the qualifying factors when it comes to a coworker, because if I know we could go to happy hour and I could get loaded around you and we could come back to work and nobody knows that about what happened,
right? I
feel like you a friend because that means that I could trust you. Like you could keep shit to yourself.
Yeah.
Some people messy. You can't even tell them one thing without that shit already spreading around the office.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, and that's another thing. It's people who say they have friends, but how I know all your friends' business, and I don't even. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a homegirl that I know all her homegirl business, but
okay.
You know
I'm glad you said that. Let's get into that. That's so glad you said that.
Come on, man.
My nigga.
What we need? We need the flex. We need the flex bombs. We need the air horns. We need the cheer.
Because I think that's okay. Tell your motherfucking fans to calm down now. Shit.
Nah, they here for it.
Okay, calm down, motherfuckers.
It's real. Now what?
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. All the fucking rounds of applause. No, but
that's true, Keon. He said some of your friends are just messy. That's very true. But go ahead,
Keon. Tell me what you think about this, Keon. Now, this is my thing. I think that even when you have friendships, okay, let me not throw it out there like this is no obvious. This is how I organize my friendships. Okay, I have different types of friends. Okay, I have friends that are like, put it this way, I have one friend who's like my all around friend, and I'm pretty sure y'all know who that is. Okay. Then I have like friends who's like, say, like my, friends, like my business oriented friends, like, I know I could count on them to inspire me to be great. Like, we can exchange ideas, we inspire each other, motivate each other, like that type of thing. I may have friends who I know I could count on to go out with and we have a good time type of thing. Okay. And then I feel like you also have like that one friend who's like your soundboard, like you may bounce some shit off of them because they level headed. And even though you may be looking at that as, oh, how are you a friend to this person because you telling me this person business, right?
Okay.
You may not realize it, but you might be the soundboard friend to that person, right?
Okay.
Because they may trust you so much that they feel like they could kind of vent to you about the shit they're going through with their other friends, right? And that's not to say that they're not a good friend to those other friends, but I think it's inevitable that sometimes we go through shit with our friends. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit you talked about in the intro. Like, I mean, it may be times where you have a disagreement with a friend and you might talk to another friend about it. That don't mean that you like not being a good friend to the person you got in a disagreement with. You just might want to talk to somebody who's neutral to kind of like see like, okay, like, am I tripping? Because I need to know. Because if I am, then maybe I need to apologize or maybe I need to figure out how to approach this type of thing. So you probably the soundboard friend to that person.
Okay.
Now,
Keon said we have friends that will steal from us. We accept him for who he is. We still correct his bad behavior. And that's funny. Use the block nigga. Town Ave, man. Hey, yeah.
Wait, whoa, a friend that'll steal from you? That's not a friend.
It's a difficult subject.
Are they a crackhead?
I don't know what that motherfucker is right now, but we have
what the fuck is up with Nympho?
Hey, yo, Nymph, man.
You gotta relax, bro. What the fuck is he talking about? He said, I have a little friend. He is a good guy. His name is Chucky.
Hey, Nymph, man, come on, bro.
What? Yeah, he always say some shit to throw us off track. I've been noticing that like the last 2-3 weeks. He'll throw a random comment out there to just
Nymph, come on, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, shout out to Nymph for trying to recruit my cousin to be in this video. Come on, man.
What?
Stay out the family inbox, man. No fly zone on the family, man.
Whoa. So a flag on the play.
Unless they out of state family, that's different. But
oh my
Cali,
God.
come on, man. But
that's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you do accept some friends for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have like damn. I can only say that for some people because I only have a certain amount of friends. So
in other words, you accept me.
Then I have,
because you said something last week. You said something about people got to deal with me being ratchet.
And people got to deal with me being a asshole, as you say, a bully, which I don't bully people.
So you accept my ratchetness?
Yeah, that's why you sitting across from me on this show.
But you do realize I'm not that ratchet. Like I'm.
Can you be that ratchet? Can you be that?
I think anybody can be that ratchet.
No, it's people. No, it's
everybody
some people,
can be ratchet.
It's some people who don't.
Who don't have a ratchet. I'm just saying, everybody need a ratchet friend. Everybody need at least one with the shit's friend. It ain't
now,
to say like
it's a difference with the shits because
I'm not technically ratchet. I'm more so with the shits. Like
I got homies that's not ratchet that'll shoot you with a ratchet.
Oh.
Now they not ratchet, but them niggas is like
them
shooters.
niggas is down for the cause.
Okay, so down for the
cause and with the shits are not the same thing.
Okay.
With the shits means like that's the friend that you could call and you know they're gonna be with the shits. Like, oh, okay, like you want to go do this? Oh, okay, I'm like with the shit. You want to go to this concert, or you want to go on this trip, or you want to do this? Like, oh yeah, we with the shits, right? You know. But the ratchet friend is a friend that might fuck all your cousins or fuck, you know.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
No more.
Now,
you know.
Now, growing up on my street, it was like everybody was like family. Keon, you could vouch. Like,
oh, look at Lady A. Am I your friend, Ben?
Yes.
Am I your friend, Ben? Lady A got sentimental on us.
Yeah. See, my nigga.
Am I your friend, Ben?
Different kind of ratchet. Yeah, that nigga Keon said right. Killers with perfect manners. Exactly.
Yeah, Mark understand.
See, Keon know what's up. Cause that nigga know, like our block from 135th to 132nd, it was a whole different thing than crossing the stop sign and go to 131st. Like it was a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the friend thing, we really have to be careful. In 2019, you really have to be careful who you call a friend.
That's true, because going back to the original thing, like as far as half the people you fuck with don't like you, you know. And then I was thinking about some shit that you said last week when you were saying like you just be like peeping certain shit that people do.
Yeah.
And you know, my thing is like I'm the friend who, as much as I be wanting, like you may see something somebody do and take a mental note, like, oh, noted. Like I'm peeping what they doing. I'm just gonna see what they doing and I'm gonna figure it out later, right?
Yeah.
I'm the friend, and this is my flaw. I'm working on it. I'm the friend who's gonna talk myself out of it. Like, no, I know I'm tripping. They not fucked up like that. I'm probably over here because I'm always wanting to believe that people are not fucked up. You know what I mean?
You can't. Because
I don't be wanting to believe.
You don't want to believe it.
Because if I thought like that, then that means probably 99% of the people who are my so-called friends are not. Because I really be peeping certain shit that people do. And I think that a lot of people that are my so-called friends don't fuck with me like that. Because
if you thought like that, or you think,
meaning if I went off of everything that I think that I'm observing, or everything that I think that, you know. What?
Keon said, is she backpedaling?
Backpedaling on what?
The topic you got. Okay, so look, this is what I'm saying. So if you thought how I thought or whatnot, you would think that some of your friends don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Okay, now why would you think that? Because I can sit and name like, okay, like you said, we have different friends, right? Now I got friends that's from my block. I got friends that I met away from the block. And I got friends that I met out in the valley. And why I call them friends, I put it like this. One of my boys hit me in the valley, the Hispanic homie. Now we got a thing out there called the Brotherhood, where it was a group of us that was super tight and did you know, whatever. Now, mind you, before then, I haven't talked to him in a while. That nigga called me one day and said, "Hey, bro, I'm in Inglewood. I'm at this chick job, and her boyfriend is on his way wilding.
Oh, he needed you?
Can you come get me?"
Okay.
Now, mind you, I ain't talked to this nigga like months. I said, "Damn, bro, I got you." I went and picked this nigga up and took this nigga all the way to Reseda or whatever the city he in out in the valley. No questions asked. What the fuck going on? Picked him up. You good? You good? Okay. Didn't ask the nigga for gas money. No nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I know that they would do the same thing for me. No matter how long we ain't talked to each other, it's like it's almost damn near mafia like or mafioso type shit, like,
or like a fraternity, like
exactly.
It's just a
That's
code
exactly
of
what's
conduct.
like.
You know, like if my frat brother needs me, I'm there.
I can call them niggas and be like, "Yo, I need 500 right now. We'll do and niggas won't hesitate to look out without even asking."
I want to read what Keon said though, real quick. He said, "If your friends act out of character, then we let them go. So yes, if they start flip-flopping, drop them like a bad habit.
Yeah.
Now, I have something to say about that because I agree with you. But based on that premise, that leaves very minimal room for error when it comes to friendships. And I think that, especially when you're talking about lifelong friendships, it's inevitable that it's going to be a fuck up somewhere in that friendship. I think it's rare when you have a friendship where it's just fucking perfection the whole friendship. Like, at some point, somebody might let you down once, maybe twice. Okay. Are you judging your whole friendship based on that one occasion where they weren't able to come through for you when you needed them? Or, you know, because I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes people put too many obligations on their friends. You know what I mean?
I don't know if that's possible because it also depends on the type of friend you are.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the type of friend you are is the type of friends you would get. If you pay close attention, like, for instance, my nigga Raheem. Raheem is, I think, 7 years younger than me. I consider that nigga like a close friend. Like, whenever I talk about shit, whatever, I hit that nigga up. Hey, yo, what you think about this?
I fuck with Raheem.
You know what I'm saying? But he's also mentally older than he is.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He's way mature for his age. And since I've been knowing him since, I want to say 2009, 2010 somewhere, and he hasn't let me down yet. And the type of person he is, I don't think he will be able to let me down because that's just the type of friendship we got, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure the type of person I am, it's impossible for me to let any of my friends down.
I'll give you a perfect example. Like, let's say, like, you, for example, like, you somebody who's, like, always, for the most part, there when somebody needs you or whatever. So It's almost like, without you even knowing it, they probably already expecting the answer to be yes when they ask you something, even before you give a response, right?
Right.
So let's say, like, during this little patch where you was dealing with the prom shit or whatever, and it's just the bad timing and you just can't do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so used to you always saying yes that now because you said no, they can't fucking deal with it. It's like, you know, never mind the fact, like, Ben never says no, or he's never, you know, the nigga to not come through. But just because I really needed this nigga this time and he couldn't come through this time, I'm fucking devastated, right? That's the type of shit that I feel like sometimes people will, like, fuck up a good friendship over. You know what I mean? Because of that one time where maybe they don't even realize it, but you the super man who's bailing everybody else out, and this is the one time where maybe you couldn't do it, and they not giving you no slack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now they expect that from you. They expect you to be Superman.
Right. Well,
that's not fair to you either.
Well, with that, somebody hit me up around that time that I was paying for everything, and I did tell them, like, yo, you know, I can't. For instance, like how I was doing, it was the same thing how I did with the San Diego trip. You know, right now it's in the air, whatever. I'll get back with you. Or somebody hit me up about some bread, and I'm like, yo, right now, you know, I can't do that because I don't know what I'm spending right now.
Right.
I'm spending, you know, X amount of dollars on this. I can't do it. You know, once it blow over, if you still need it, I got you. Like, get at me. And they was understanding, you know what I'm saying? So with that situation, if a nigga don't understand, if a nigga get mad at me for trying to give my sister the best, and especially because everybody close to me know what she been through, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, so if they get mad at me, nah, that's not my friend. I wouldn't talk to that person anymore. It's just like, you know, I had a friend that always had something to say about any moves that I made, and call shit everything I did little. I checked out your little podcast.
But you know, see shit like black people just be doing that. You pay attention to little shit like that too?
It's the tone, like it's the way people say
little podcast like that.
Yeah, this podcast ain't little. First and foremost, this motherfucker is everywhere.
Do you see little motherfuckers on this podcast? I wait.
You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, and Keon,
bitch, because I'm sure it was a bitch.
It was a bitch. Hey,
Keon, of course it was a bitch.
Keon, I'm gonna get to you. What you saying? You spent some real. Now I pulled myself back out of that because prior, I would do anything for this motherfucker, but like anything I do, it was always a critique, especially like, oh, I mean, you did this, like nothing, especially even if it was like damn near perfect, it was always something said. I got myself out of there. You have to pay attention to the small shit. If you don't see the small, because the small shit is the shit that gets swept under the rug. Sometimes it's that's how niggas accidentally get knocked out.
But sometimes people be on your head because they know that you fucking great. So they expect that from you. And I think those are your friends. You know what I mean? Like, perfect.
Not this situation, but go
maybe
ahead.
Not that, but like I'll give you a perfect example. Like this is real trivial, but I just use it as an example. Like Asia on her workout tip, real good right now. She hitting goals like a motherfucker. You seen it?
Yeah, I've seen
it. I've fell off tremendously. You know what I mean? And I'm working on myself.
But you still snatching souls.
Right? I mean, but see, that's my thing. We all got different goals. I like you said about the prom shit, right? You had a pressing issue that took priority over certain shit, and that you could rely on me to make it to where that's not even apparent, right? So when it comes to the whole weight loss thing, like obviously, if I'm focused on fucking my mom's sick, I got to pass this test. Filing divorce, all these different things. Like the last thing on my priority list is going to the fucking gym or making fucking shakes in the morning and shit like that, right? But I commend her for still checking in with me on that shit because she expects that shit from me.
Right.
I don't want my friends to just watch me fucking sink. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even on some superficial shit. It's just about being great. You know what I mean? Like we expect that from each other because we know what we capable of. So it's like she like, okay, when you making your smoothie, like when you going back to the gym, like, okay, we got goals, right? Like, and I need that, you know?
Yeah.
I need a friend who's going to do that from time to time. I don't want a friend who's just going to let me gain 50 pounds and then I'm looking at myself in the mirror every day thinking I look the same and then one day I'm like, damn, I can't fit nothing. I need a friend who's going to tell me, like, bitch, go to the gym.
Yeah.
But some people would say, like, oh, she's a hater. I think that's a good fucking friend.
Or some people will just let it go because they don't want you to be snatched. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I think a good fucking friend is going to tell you, like, bitch, we got shit to do this summer. And I need you to be in formation right here with me. Like that. Look, to me, that's a good fucking friend.
What that nigga say? That nigga said my summer body on layaway for the next 3, 4, 5 years. That shit was funny, motherfucker.
What did she say? She said,
wait, hold on. We got to go back to what Keon said.
Character is what they 90% of the time, not just the moment. If they're not natural around your people, then you are not friends. Point blank. Period. She said, I'm on tonight. I mean,
Keon said, you learned from the block, though. We made sure everything was 100 good or bad and moved on together. Facts.
And then Lady A said, some people stop fooling with you when they can't get any credit for what you do. Okay. I need to run that back one more time. Some people stop fooling with you when they can't get any credit for what you do. Not what they doing, but what you doing.
Hey.
That's that. Look,
and it's true.
Let's pass around the offering platter. Can we get a $20 love offering with your tie? $20 love offering with your tie. Hey, that was church right there.
That's very true. Yeah, because the same person that talked about the little podcast would hit me up like, oh, you should talk about this on the show. No, how about you go do what you got to do to start your own show?
Look,
and then you talk about it.
I'm all for people giving you ideas for topics and stuff like that. I don't have a problem with that, but my thing is like,
man.
Okay, and then besides that, is this somebody who even listens to the show?
My point exactly.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying.
Because last time that I checked, my nigga.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. So.
Dude,
and
call in if you feel like you need to give a topic. What's the number? 213-618-8961. Right.
And on top of that, maybe
Beth, you good? Why Beth? in her feelings. She's talking about she having like a full conversation with herself. What
maybe
happened with Beth?
I gotta read it.
Beth, you good. You good.
With that situation, maybe it's the stuff that person go through in life to where I'm like, you can't even fix your situation. Why would I listen to you? Like, I can't take advice from somebody who shit is fucked up. That's like me taking financial advice from a broke motherfucker.
Ooh. But sometimes you can take financial advice from people who may have fucked up because they might be trying to tell you what not to do.
Or that's like taking...
Because my credit is not fantastic, but I could tell you how to get A1 credit like a motherfucker because I know what it takes even if I'm not doing it. You can sometimes. Look, you trying to hold it.
Nah, I'm like, hey, yo, shout out. Hey, I got another block bleeder up in here. Shout out my nigga Jeremiah, man. Shout out. What do I say? Yeah, it's just weird that person. You just gotta watch people you call friends. Understand it's friends. Let's say, but you can cause. Then I tell you that.
But you can't because they can tell you they're missed though.
Oh, okay. That's what that say at the back.
What's missed though?
I think something was typed, but
maybe she meant say because you could tell that because they can tell you their friend.
Now
I don't know.
Can you have friends that's more family than friends?
Friends that are more family than friends?
I mean, friends that are more family than family.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Family is overrated. Family is fucking overrated, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. I do love my family. I do. But when it comes to me being able to count on certain family members to come through when I really need them, not always the case.
Friends will be there first.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why you think that is? Is it
because I think that it's the same way as like it is with like marriage sometimes. Like I think people feel like when you obligated to fuck with them no matter what, like they feel like they can bullshit or they have like more room for error. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't have to put in as much effort.
She said they can tell you about their mistakes. Shout out to Derek. Live from Phoenix. Salute.
Shout out from Phoenix.
Hold on, I gotta give you the air horn.
What do you mean, Phoenix?
If you want to listen live, Derek, we on Spreaker Live. You can hear all the sound effects and all that extra good stuff.
Shout out to Phoenix because they got a fucking Papado out there, and that's the only Papado we got on the West Coast.
I love Arizona. Arizona, like that's one of my
Arizona cool.
If I had to move out of California, that would be one of the places that I would go to. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, well, I think
damn, Lady A, she said family is a word in the dictionary. That's about it. Yeah.
Hey, I seen a message. Lady A was trying to ride for me. She said, "Who is it, Ben? You want me to call her with the 2 fists? Bing, bing, boom, boom."
Oh, okay. Let's clarify what Mimi said. She said, "But you can because they can tell you their mistakes." She was driving.
Yeah, that's true too. But goddamn, like now, if you seen somebody on the streets homeless and they're like, "Hey man, don't do drugs, you end up like me," you better not do drugs. Something similar like that. You say y'all clicking all cylinders. You better believe it, baby. And that's what our integrity is built off of. Is just fucking all cylinders. When we clicking all cylinders, this townhouse shit is something special, baby.
Yes, indeed. Look, shout out to Asia and Court because Court obviously missed her shout out, and I'm getting a sidebar text. Shout out to my nigga Court. She out here from New York.
Oh yeah, you was talking about her before the show started.
Yes, she missed it, and I got a sidebar text, so I had to shout out again because those are my real fucking friends.
She listening on Spreaker right now.
I don't know what they on, if they on Spreaker or Facebook, but shout out again.
And it's her birthday, or she just visiting?
Well, she's out here for Asia's birthday.
Okay, when her birthday?
But Courtney's birthday was earlier this month because she a Taurus like me. You know, real niggas only. What do you mean?
Most friends are family. Yes, very much so. I consider all my friends family. Like, you know, shout out to my nigga Raw Dog, my nigga Raheem. It's a bunch. Oh, there she go. Asia just popped in. She said, hey. So, you know, it's a bunch. Like, for me to run down the line to, yeah, it's more like family. You know what I'm saying? Now, the ones that I don't talk to often, that's still friends and best friends, but closer ones that's here, you know, shout out to PT, my nigga Yak, you know. All my Town Ave family is friends, because I know at any given moment, if I call them like, yo, I'm on hard times, I need a couch to sleep on, whatever the case, no questions asked.
Yeah. No, that's real.
You know,
that's real.
Shout out to my nigga PT. I ain't never forgot when I had the fucking studio cracking. I was like, man, I need a new computer, bruh. That nigga said, how much you need? That nigga, I was like, shit, 600. That nigga said, here go 5. I said, yo, didn't ask for it back, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's a friend. Nigga gave me 5 for a new computer that he wasn't even recording at the studio. Just here, nigga, that's what it is. So shout out to you, because I know you listen to this shit on Monday mornings. Well, you probably gonna listen to it Tuesday, because you don't go to work Monday.
Oh, but shout out to my sister Charity for sharing the video in these groups. Even though it looked like our video might have stopped, I'm trying to see.
No, I'm watching it right now.
Okay, because I'm like, last time that I checked. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm here. Roger that. So, all right, I think we didn't hit that friend issue real good. You know?
Yeah, we murdered that.
I was gonna get into the it goes down on the TL shit on the second half.
Shit, are we gonna have a half? Shit,
but fuck it, let's ride the bitch out. So
hello.
While we talking about friends, one of the TL issues. So for those that don't know, it goes down on the TL. I mean, I just be picking random posts on my timeline, and if it speaks to me, I'm gonna roll with the bitch. So, question: can friends sit on your boyfriend's lap? Oh, that tickled you. You're tickled.
Yeah. If he's sharing y'all, yeah. Cause
you know, some friends are too fucking friendly.
No, lap.
Some friends are. What do you even think about? Like, let's say, I don't. Okay, I don't know how to put this because you're a dude, but like, what do you think about, like, say, if you in a relationship and your homegirls come over wearing clothing that's a little revealing?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's appropriate, or do you think that she
very
should be...
appropriate?
I'm like, do you think friends should be mindful of the shit that they wear when they go to they friend's house to go, like, see them, knowing that they got a dude, or like, say you got gray sweats and you got dick,
right?
You can't wear gray sweats with that fucking third leg swinging when you know you going to the homie house and his wife gonna be in the living room and shit. Well, like, you can't do that.
If some ratchet bitches be like, yeah, bitch, that's mine. So some bitches don't care.
You better not come to my house with no fucking gray sweats on, nigga.
Now look, I'd have been in a situation.
The devil is a lie.
I'd have been in a situation where the friend in the lap shit sit in your lap, and I end up messing with that person and got the friend up out of here.
Ooh, you are ratchet.
Hey, don't sleep on the blueprint, man. That nigga's a sniper.
I'm not sleeping on you, but I just need you to know that you're the ratchet friend. Why are you trying to put this on me?
Once upon a time, I grew past that.
Shit. But
share it up.
So it sounds like, what did Lady A say? Yes, if she want her face gone and esophagus cracked into, she can sit on his lap. Damn. Oh, okay. Wow.
If she sit on his lap, her esophagus may be filled if she sit on his lap.
Okay. Noted. Okay.
Hey, now, what a possess. How cool are y'all? Like, something has to happen. Like, if a friend is that cool to just sit on your dude lap, something may have messed around. Cause shout out to Mimi. I fucked Mimi up one time. I was out in Pasadena, and wait. Let me think of the timeline. Okay, so look. So in Pasadena, my cousin used to stay in Pasadena. Shout out to Mimi. And I was out there with a friend that I was talking to or whatnot. Not in a relationship, just talking to. Now, mind you, the other person I was talking to was her friend as well.
Yes, Lady Boss. Watch these views go up. I'm so sorry not to cut you off, but
That's cool.
Did not mean to cut you off, but Lady Boss come through. All right.
Continue. Hey, and shout out to her. She'll be a part of the team soon. But now look, so and Mimi, now let me know if you remember this. Now, we was out there for I forgot what the celebration was. I was out there with a person I was talking to. Now me and pause talk show. She said pause the talk show. Hey. Talk slow. Oh, she said talk slow. Okay, I'll talk slow. Okay, so look, this is what happened. I went to Pasadena, and then I went out there with my cousin Mimi stayed out there, and I went out there with a chick I was talking to.
Okay.
Now, mind you, her friend was there too, and I was also talking to her. Now, I went in the room with Mimi and the friend of the person I was talking to, and her and her dude at the time, we was in there talking. I was like, hey, you know I'm messing with this person too. She was like, stop lying. So something happened in front of him, and they was like, Mimi was like, you fucking lying. It was crazy. I don't even know what I said. I did some old foo-foo ass shit like that. I was on some stupid shit in my mid late 20s. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's all bad, man. It was all Mimi remember, hey, it was all bad, bro. And you know that I end up paying for it later, man. But you know, shit happens. It happened to the best of us. But,
it does.
But I am free of that ratchet life. I got my ratchet out in my 20s. And ain't that a bitch? Don't make that face. Why you make that face?
Oh, so sorry. Nothing.
Ooh,
it's nothing. It's nothing at all.
Mimi said crazy now, I'll never forget. Yeah. So and even that, I don't even know what the fuck I was going. I don't know what the fuck I was going through, whatever the case. It was some wild nut shit going on. Sound like one of your whole stories. Shout out to my nigga Raw.
Yeah, we know you got a pass. Look, I'm still gonna tell the Patreons what you was doing when I first met you.
I still don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I know you don't. You probably don't even remember.
Was it about the white chick?
Ain't about no white chick.
Was it bad?
I mean, no, it ain't bad.
I'm trying to figure out because I'm really lost. We have to talk about this and then after the show.
All right. So let me ask you another question.
That nigga said thought life. Fuck you, nigga.
While we talking about thought life, look, I got a couple questions. Well, look, I'm just throw it out there.
Yeah.
If you keep catching your nigga with the same bitch.
Now reword that. If I keep catching what?
Well, I'm going to read it the first way and then we'll flip it. But if you keep catching your nigga with the same bitch, he's not cheating. They building something, sweetheart.
No, they not building. It's built.
It's built.
It's built.
Built.
Yeah.
In other words, like the shit that Wendy Williams went through with her husband.
Yeah.
Like, just because you married to a nigga don't mean you're not a side bitch. You do know that, right?
That's yes.
You can be the wife and be a side bitch at the same damn time.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Anything
is possible.
Dannything is possible?
Honeything is possible. Honeything is possible, okay?
Honeything is possible.
No,
for those
really.
that don't know. Honeything is
possible.
possible.
Like, seriously.
Now,
I think we should take a shot. Like,
yeah,
I think
let's take a shot.
I think it's about that time.
Shot for the honeything is possible.
Yeah, I think it's about that time.
This is our first show that we will not have a song playing. We're going straight through for you, motherfuckers.
We going straight through.
Let me get your medicine cup.
Yeah, I think I'm not well. I'm feeling ill.
Now,
actually.
So how do you feel being a woman with that situation?
I'm gonna just run it back one more time.
After the shot. After the shot.
After the shot. Cheers.
Cheers.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Salute to you for doubling back and finishing that shot.
I had to catch that residual. Had to catch the residual.
Shout out to AT for catching that residual.
Yeah. It was voluntary this time. So listen. Baby, listen. This is the real question. If you catch your nigga cheating with the same bitch, he not cheating. They building something, sweetheart.
It's built.
It's built. And Yeah, you're the side bitch. Sorry.
Like
every nigga want a bitch that's gonna always be there. But that don't mean that's the bitch he really want, though.
That's very true.
Like, he just know you the reliable bitch.
But they have to be the person, like...
Maybe y'all got kids together.
That's a tough cookie right there, because you have to be the person that your husband wants and vice versa. For it to be... for... careful, lady. You have to...
Just gonna tell our business. That was our secret.
This shit is everybody see this shit. Now,
shared.
It's that shit is a tough situation. I don't know. Yeah.
Look, it ain't that fucking tough, okay?
It is.
Let me tell you something.
Because
it ain't that tough.
Because niggas want to be married to the wifey type, right?
Okay. Preach.
But they want to. Sometimes the wifey type ain't the person that they yearn for, if that makes sense. Like the wifey could be the goody two shoes at home, but sometimes they just need that no neck bone having weed
no bitch gotta have a neck bone.
Nah, no neck bone.
Okay. No backbone. You gotta have a neck bone.
Nah, neck bone.
You can't be wifey without the neck bone.
I'm trying to see what we doing.
Just
here.
imagine, no neck bone. I can't.
But
the point is,
why you do the whole?
I had to visualize it. I'm like, no neck bone. I can't.
How would the no neck bone be? How would it be? It just be with everywhere.
Oh, bobblehead. Right? Oh, maybe you do want that.
Yeah, niggas want the bobblehead. Be niggas.
Oh, you want a bitch with no neck bone.
Niggas want the bobblehead.
You want a bitch with no neck bone.
You know the motherfuckers you sit in your dashboard, how they be, you drive, them motherfuckers be...
Just stop you with it. Just, I'm over here with it. Man, I'm over there with it.
Remember, take this
I'm
roof.
coming back this way.
Watch the roof.
That's ridiculous. Go. Listen. Bottom line, pay attention. That's really all it comes down to. Sugar Free said that shit in 2 words. Pay attention.
Lala Robinson said no gag reflex.
Oh.
Ooh, her inbox about to be stupid lit.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Everybody hop in. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure.
That's how I know that Lady Boss shared the shit. When you start getting comments like that, that's when you know Lady Boss shared this shit.
Hey, all my niggas form Voltron in Lala Robinson's inbox, nigga.
No gag.
Thundercat.
That's like the little big ass blow up dolls that be in people's front yard.
Yeah, be
everywhere with it. Just All right.
Lala said she ain't got no gag reflex. She just getting.
Mark said, "Go crazy with no neck bone." Oh my God.
Yo.
Okay, so I think. Do you have anything else you want to say about that subject matter?
Everybody go in Lala's messenger.
Leave that girl alone. No.
She said she has. She said she has no gag reflex.
She ain't advertising though.
Shit. Yeah, she is. Lala, you advertising?
Lala, look.
Oh, she's saying that's what men want. Yeah, you better clear it up because niggas about to go hop in your shit quicker than.
Yeah, I'm like, Lala, look, this man got too excited. Okay,
exactly.
Tell him relax, bro. Say, hey man, hey man,
all my niggas load up that
man. Look, okay.
Niggas gotta have a safety meeting in Lala inbox.
So, question: if I am married to my wife, I should not have to, or I should not have set, or wait.
Huh?
Hold on.
Okay.
And I'm not drunk.
The Jack and Daniels kicking in.
No. It's just because I wrote it down incorrectly. Hold on. Okay. If I am married to my wife, I should not have to ask her to have sex with me. She should be willing to make love to me.
Well, sometimes some people don't feel like being in the mood, vice versa. Like you can't just be.
Fuck that.
No, hold on now.
No.
Look, sometimes
ain't no hold on now.
Man, look.
Not in the mood.
Everybody's different. Now,
What?
Some people be getting
Fuck all
exhausted in there. Some people
Fuck
get
all
some people get the neck till they ain't got no respect. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Now,
Bruh.
I mean, if she not in the mood, what you just gonna rape her?
The man said, I'm gonna run it back one more time.
Lady A said, "Who is that simp?"
His name is Wayne Peters. If I am married to my wife, I should not have to ask her to have sex with me. She should be willing to make love to me. Okay?
First and foremost,
not just sex. She should be willing to make love to me.
Is sex and love different?
Absolutely.
What is sex?
Okay.
Sex versus love. Let's hear it.
It's actually 3. There's sex, there's making love, and there's fucking.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Sex is like, oh, okay. Pow, pow, meow, meow. Thank you very much.
Pow, pow,
God bless
meow,
you and
meow.
good night. That's sex. You know, making love is like, oh, I love you so much. Oh, yes, daddy. Nobody can do it like you.
That's sex?
That's love making.
That's okay.
Like when you just gassing a nigga, just over the top, just like everything a nigga do is just perfect. Or everything a one, she can't even touch your shoulder and you just like,
okay.
Like you about to melt. That's love making, right?
Watch the ceiling. Go ahead.
And then fucking is just like, yeah, bitch. Whose is it? Tell me how you want it. What? Put your leg up. Put your shit up. Turn it around. Slap it up. Flip it. Rub it down. That's fucking.
So fucking just come with hella demands and rough.
It don't necessarily have to be rough, but it's definitely like some domineering.
Okay.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Let me switch it up for a second. We're going to talk about apparel that you have on for each one. If you got on 10 boots, what you doing? Sex, love, or fucking? If you got 10 boots on.
Wait, what? If you got who?
If you keep your boots on, 10 boots. You know what Timberlands are, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you got Timberlands on, are you sexing, loving, or fucking?
If you got Timbs on while you smashing?
Yeah, what is that?
You jacking off, bro.
Why?
What the fuck? Why do you have on Timberlands? What the fuck? Why, my nigga? There's no logical explanation for this. Socks, maybe. Timbs?
Nah. Socks?
Nigga, no. You by yourself. Your shit is at your ankles and you just like...
Only real niggas know. Don't do nothing with socks on because socks are twist up.
Yeah,
if you got wood floors, if you got wood floors, your shit slipping. You ain't getting no traction with the socks on. You got to go barefoot.
Trying to hit it with a slip and slide issue.
Yeah, you got to go barefoot. If you want traction, you got to go barefoot.
You gotta, or you gotta get them hospital socks. They got the little shits at the bottom.
Oh, the tan ones, the tan ones.
Surfboard, waiting on that. You can hit a surfboard with the hospital socks.
Those fucking hospital socks got hella grip.
You can swerve with the hospital socks.
Yo,
look, you can fuck it up with the hospital issue.
I love them hospital socks. That's exactly what they for.
Who work at the hospital? We need the plug.
The plug.
Hey. All right.
That nigga said socks too hot. Yeah, hey, you have on socks during smashing session. That shit, you fucking around overheat, nigga. But I'm telling you, if you have wood floors, right? You gonna be slide. You ain't gonna have no traction if you standing up out the bed. If you got now you have to take the socks off barefooted. You playing it straight. Now I never had on Timbs before.
Okay, question. Like if you about to have sex with a girl, like what? He said he putting on Air Max. I fuck with an Air Max. Look, the Vapor Max give you that bounce, like ooh, hey. It's like, I fuck with an Air Max. That look, I fuck with that. I can get jiggy with the Air Max.
Yo, this nigga
but neither here nor there.
The nigga said I'm putting on Air Max.
That's smart. He trying to get his bounce.
That nigga out here running and gunning.
You need the bounce issue. So listen, when it comes to undressing, okay, what's like the politically correct, like, undressing protocol?
I done ripped the person's shirt in half, like ripped it off.
Wait, you ripped their shit in half?
The shirt, like ripped the shirt, like Hulk Hogan used
to. Oh no!
Yeah, sometimes it's
you're a rapist.
Rapist? You back on that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
You ripped the shirt like
that?
Are
you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's out.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And it depends on what kind of shirt it is, because some of my shirts, I'm gonna need those. What do you mean you ripped it in half?
She didn't complain.
Oh, okay.
There wasn't no rape going on.
Look, you got Lady A scared. Look, Jahan like, what up, fam? He like, what?
Hey, my nigga said, I got wood floors. Socks got to be off. So you understand, niggas understand when you got them wood floors, you got to take the socks off, B. You got to take the socks off.
Okay, so my thing is, like, let's say like a female just come in and she just start taking all her shits off. Like, would that intimidate you? Like, oh shit, like, wait.
Hell no, nigga be like, shit, let me catch up.
You ready? Okay, and then like, so, like, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Keep.
But this is the thing. I want to be able to take your shit off. I don't want you to take your shit off. I don't like when people just start taking shit off. That annoys me.
Well,
I don't like, so I don't know how guys feel about women just coming through the scene like, pow, pow, like I'm out, I'm ready.
I mean, if it's a quickie, like, you have to do with that.
A quickie?
Yeah. Like, because you can be, okay, let's get the quickie out the way. You can be at a friend of your girlfriend's spot, and it's a party going on, and you sneak off into an empty room, and you get the quickie popping real quick. Something got to happen. Blah, blah, blah. We ain't got time to do all that. You take my shit off, I'll take your shit off.
It ain't gonna take that long.
Man, yeah.
Now, you niggas who be out here wearing about 4 shirts, yeah. Y'all tried it. Niggas who's out here with the boxer briefs and the boxers and the basketball shorts and the jeans, like, you fucking playing with me, bro.
Yo, if niggas still wearing...
Ain't nobody got time for all that shit, my guy. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, if niggas still wearing basketball shorts under jeans, you's a nasty man. You's a nasty man, nigga.
You said a nasty man?
Yeah, he's a nasty man.
Why? Why is he nasty?
Hey, man, you nasty, nigga. That's why they start making boxer briefs, nigga. You put the briefs on, that's like half boxer, half short pants. You throw them on.
Everybody not qualified for boxer briefs, though, man.
Man, look.
That shit annoys me when everybody just feel like they can just wear boxer briefs. Look, ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. Don't choke. What I missed?
Lady Boss said, I'm a professional quickie getter. I'm snatching my shit off, my own shit off.
Who said that?
Lady Boss.
Okay, look.
Damn, Lala said, come in wearing a coat only.
Wow.
Yo, this.
I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yo.
Noted.
Noted.
Yeah, like noted.
Hey, do people still do role playing shit like that? Like, you know how they had the tan trench coat, and you just be butt ass naked, and the chicks show up on there, and they show up at the front door.
Well, that can't happen because niggas don't even be responding to bitches when they show up unannounced. Like, that's TV shit. Like, you can't, like, everybody can't get that unannounced privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine a bitch show up to your shit with a trench coat on. You be like, bitch, who told you to even come here? Yeah. Like, my wife is here, bitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't come here with the trench coat. Goodbye.
Yeah, you know she not at work right now because niggas.
Right. You know my wife's schedule, bitch.
Yo,
Goodbye.
Niggas that have side chicks, they side chick got. If your side chick don't know your girl's schedule, you slacking.
Yeah, if your side bitch don't know your wife's schedule, then. Yeah.
You slacking. Hey, cause let's be
your
real.
Your side bitch is really your side bitch.
Let's be real. There's some super duper dedicated side chicks out here.
You can't be popping up with the trench coat. That shit, it was boomerang days. Niggas ain't doing it. That was before cell phones. Niggas ain't doing that no more. You gonna have to text me, bitch. At least tell me you outside, and then I'll give you the okay, and then you walk up to the door with the trench coat. But you can't be popping up and shit with trench coats and shit. You can't be popping up with gray sweats and shit. You know,
I'm not too picky. You ain't got to show up with a trench coat. Just show up with a thin ass t-shirt with no bra, and it's all right.
Niecy,
that should get way cracking.
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga, Yo, my nigga Mark said he a sicko if he still wears shorts under the shorts. I mean the shorts under his jeans. Yeah, that's nasty. You nasty.
Why you keep saying nasty?
That's nasty.
What
man.
does nasty mean?
Why would you wear shorts under your jeans?
Look,
Like, bruh, that shit is old, bruh. Get over it.
I haven't seen that, honestly. I was being extra, but I have seen a nigga wear a wife beater, a t-shirt, and a button down, and a fucking jacket.
Oh, Niecy in the building.
I've seen that.
Niecy.
I said Niecy.
Oh, that's sausage. Niecy.
Mark, we're not doing the areolas. It's not the end of the show.
Niecy new name is Sausage. That's Sausage. Sausage in the building.
I'm not calling her sausage. That's so disrespectful.
I didn't say sausage. I said saucers.
I thought you said sausage.
Like flying saucer.
Niecy.
Niecy flying saucer.
Right. She said, fuck you, bro. What's up, Niecy? Look, you see I'm representing for the 2019.
Oh, yeah. Hey, shout out. Hold on. Let me give her air
Class
horn on.
2019.
Shout out to Niecy, too. Niecy
She
graduated.
graduating.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Niecy.
I'm scared of Niecy.
You should be. She ain't to be fucked with like that.
I mean, she is, but gotta watch it.
I mean, you the watcher.
She one of them. Yeah, I am. She one of them prolific motherfuckers. You gotta watch them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You do have to watch the prolifics.
Lady A said that's how dudes be salty. They wearing them sweats on top of them jeans, all that hot sweat.
I mean, bitches like a salt on the rim of the margarita. Bitches like margaritas with salt.
Oh
shit,
Lord,
you know, you can't pick and choose now.
Hey, now it's some women who like the whole gamey taste of men.
Thank you.
Hey, shout
The
out
gamey taste of men.
the gamey taste of meaning that fresh off of work. And ladies, don't act like y'all ain't never.
I don't know.
Y'all ain't never topped off a nigga fresh off of work.
Taste. I don't like that word.
All women done had a
Gamey.
salty nut or
You're
two in
like,
their life.
Nah, I don't know.
You never had a salty
I
nut
like
in your
the
life,
fresh out the shower. Like I can still taste soap.
but you never had a salty
I like
nut.
the taste of oil of Olay, like
Every-
Olay shea butter, like residue. Like, okay, let me help you. All right.
Everybody
Yeah,
look.
I don't like no gamey
Okay.
basketball court.
You sure? Because it was an episode.
Dick.
It was an episode.
Oh, the toilet water. I was also drunk.
No, it wasn't the toilet water.
When?
It was the whole fresh off of work
What I
situation.
What I say?
That you done got it popping straight off of work.
Oh.
I'm not sucking it. I can't do it. Hey man.
Wait, what? Wait, where was that?
She said she not sucking it. She can't do it.
Mark, shut your ass up. Talking about something like toilet water.
Yeah.
We not talking about the toilet water. Look, do your dick hit the toilet water?
She said no salty dicks.
That's what I want to know about
2019.
the toilet water.
Yo, y'all.
That part. Show me. Prove it. Look.
I don't even remember the last. What was the last topic we was on? What
Exactly. You don't remember. So next. Look. All right. Okay.
All right.
I do have one. Here we go.
We still on the
This one is actually fucking. It's astronomically ridiculous.
Astronomically.
It is like off the charts ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, it's story time. As soon as the fucking thunderstorm stops, goddamn. Okay. Let me clear my throat. How many? Okay, I got 4%. I got it.
Hey, for everybody that's in here live, hit the share button.
Do we
Let's
have
share
a charger? Because I only have 4%, and I gotta make sure the people get their shits off.
Yes, we do.
I need the charger.
Go ahead and read it. I got it.
My boyfriend and I been together 5 years. He got married last year to a very wonderful woman. I helped him pick her ring out and opened an account to help him buy. See, look, they can't hear with all that laughing and shit. Look, my boyfriend and I have been together 5 years. He got married last year to a wonderful woman. I helped him buy her ring, or I helped him pick her ring out and open an account to help him buy it. Here is my question.
Super duper loyal.
Here's my question. His visits have dropped back to maybe once every 2 weeks. And when I complained, he said the only way he could see me more is if he pretended like he had a part-time job and had money to show for it. How much is fair to give him to have more time with him? Wait. Before you call me stupid, this is my idea. I want to do it. He's worth it. I get insurance annuity every month from my dad's death and won't even miss the money.
Hey, let me say this. If every dude had a side chick as loyal and dedicated as this, it would be a way better place.
Dedication.
This world would be so much better. She going, look how she going to the depths of getting a D.
That's wild.
That's wild. I mean, from a nigga point of view,
Side chick of the year.
Yes, of the year of millennium. She gonna pay this nigga to be her side.
She helped pick out the ring.
Fuck that. She's gonna
she
pay
said,
this nigga.
My boyfriend got a wife, and I helped pick out the ring.
That's not the most important part. The most important part is her faking a job and giving this nigga a money to show that he's working a part-time job.
But I do agree with Lala. Where is her self-esteem?
Hey.
Because at a certain point, okay, because I was having this conversation with one of my friends in the car earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Look, disclaimer. This is just shit I think about. Not to say I'm actually do it, but it's just shit I be thinking about, right?
Okay.
So let's say I was a $250,000 or whatever. Like, if I was a $250,000, I was asking my friend, like, okay, do it matter, like, if I decided that I wanted to fuck with a nigga just because he had some good dick or whatever? Mm-hmm. And so the person who I was talking to was like, nah, fuck that. Like, even if you're a $250,000, you need to fuck with somebody who can do things for you as well, like, regardless of how much money you make. But I was like, okay, but once you get to a certain age and a certain status, like, it's not about what they can do for you. Sometimes it's about what do you want out of the relationship, right?
Right.
So let's say this person really is, like, established and they fully aware of what the circumstances are, and they just want what they want out of the situation. So they trying to help do whatever is necessary to maintain what they trying to get about the situation. Does that mean that they have low self-esteem, or could it just be that they fucking very self-aware?
It could be a mixture of both. But shit, she know what she going on in life. Sometimes your soulmate is married to somebody else.
Ooh.
You know, and it happens like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm pretty sure my soulmate is fucking with somebody else. And I keep telling him, you know.
But the dedication
to just stop it.
I love the dedication to her. Her dedication is nuts. Like, she's willing to. Not only is this nigga cheating with a side chick, he's getting paid to cheat with his side chick. The only way he can still mess with her and visit her often is to say that he have a side job or a second job.
So that means that he don't have a job. That's what I got from that.
I thought it said second job.
It said a part-time job.
A part. Yeah. So I would think it's a second job.
Yeah, you would think, but nowadays you can't be too sure because bitches be out here marrying niggas that don't have jobs.
Man, they sitting out here moving these motherfuckers in their apartments and shit, and then niggas just sitting there both looking stupid as fuck.
I'm not getting no juices.
But neither here or there.
Yeah, neither here nor there. I'm not getting no juices. I just want to make sure that we checking we got comments in other shits, but I think they didn't came over to the.
Yeah, everybody's on Facebook right now.
But I guess my thing is I think that whether or not this chick, okay, Keon said read that back. I'm going to read it back one more time for Keon. My boyfriend and I have been together 5 years. He got married last year to a wonderful woman. I helped him pick her ring out and open an account to help him buy it. Here is my question. His visits have dropped back to maybe once every 2 weeks. And when I complained, he said the only way he could see me more is if he pretended like he had a part-time job and had money to show for it. How much is fair to give him to have more time with him? Before you call me stupid, this is my idea. I want to do it. He's worth it. I get an insurance annuity every month from my dad's death and won't even miss the money. Well, let's answer her question. How much is a fair amount to give him, for the amount of time?
Are we talking monthly? Are we talking bi-weekly?
It sounds like she said that the visits dropped to once every 2 weeks.
But if she gave me money, it'll pick up.
So what is a reasonable amount of dick for a side bitch to expect? That's the real question. I think we should start there.
It differs because
we should start there.
If you got a dedicated side chick like that, you can be there all the time. All the time.
Like, wait. You're saying that the dude could be there all the time?
Yeah. If they come up with a scheme to say that he has a part-time job, you can work 4 hours for every day or 5 days a week.
Zarad, I love that name. Zayad Zarad said, "Why you lie?" I don't know. I mean, but would you tell your wife the truth, Zayad? Would you say like, "Oh, babe, I gotta go fuck my side bitch. I'll be back."
Of course not.
Like, so clearly you're going to lie if you're in this type of situation.
I don't know who the
Why
fuck this
you is you?
That's some old fake ass account shit.
Well, I guess my question is, how much is a reasonable amount of money? Well, okay, if the dude have a part-time job, you're gonna have to give him about $250, $300 a week.
That's a fair amount, depending on where you at.
And how many times can you expect to get smashed in a week? Maybe twice.
Twice?
I think twice.
Side chick? Twice?
Twice a week.
You got the game fucked up.
That's too much?
You got the game fucked up.
Is that too much or too little?
Too little.
You smashing the side bitch more than twice a week? You got to save some dick for your wife, too. You got the game fucked up. That's how niggas end up on child support.
Look,
you niggas is greedy.
First and foremost, if you got a side chick that loyal, you going to end up leaving your wife. I don't give a fuck what it is, because if she's doing that, and then
I like what Daquan said. If she paying enough, I tell wifey. Real shit though.
But that's what I'm saying. You gonna end up with it. You tell wifey you ended up with her. But however, there are women or are people in situations to where they tell them that they okay with, oh well, get your money. Like I know where you at. This is home.
Zayed said I'm from third world. I'm from Algeria. Mama Africa. Africa jungle. Wait, he's straight out the jungle. Yeah. That's right, my nigga Zayed. He's straight out the jungle. Are you fucking
kidding me?
Straight out the jungle. Are you fucking kidding me? I fucks with it. That's how dedicated this nigga is to listening to the show. This nigga straight out the jungle in the comments. That's right, my nigga Zayed. Come through for the culture.
That's what. Hey, lady, hey, relax. I'm fine. Trust me, I'm fine.
Oh man.
Let's see. Lady Boss said, gotta say dick for the main bitch too. All 2019.
Yeah, that's where niggas fuck up, Lady Boss. They be too greedy. Because...
But see, the main chick, a lot of times the main chick don't even want to have sex like that. That's why niggas got side chicks.
No.
No. That.
Excuse me. Let me.
Why you think niggas go get side chicks and cheat?
No. I'm trying to help y'all.
Help us.
Trying to help you. No, first of all, I don't really know what that feels like. But then again, I can't say because the person who I was married to did be with the pill out game. I don't know what he was doing when he was with the pill out game. It can't possibly be because he wasn't getting fucked though. Trust and believe that was not the fucking reason. Okay. Look, my guy, that was definitely not the reason. Okay.
You was dropping like it was hot?
Listen. Okay. Look, I don't know what the fuck he was doing in them other states and shit, but
she said if you giving the main, okay, look, let's. If
you giving a side piece more than the main, that's bogus.
Okay, look now. Tell me this: have the people that's listening and that's listening live especially men. Men, when you cheat on a woman, or you have your side chick, whatever the
bitches are
case,
definitely the main bitch.
right now, niggas usually get a side chick because something's not going on at home, and vice versa. So, if you got a chick at home that's wifey and she not trying to give it up like that, you're going to do, you're going to do what you got to do. To be
truthfully honest, I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
What I missed?
She said, did you let your ex-husband put his finger in your butt, sis?
No. What? This must be Lady Boss. I ain't seen it yet, but it got to be Lady Boss. Because she is determined to get my ass fucked with. No.
Hey, man, I'm about to...
I don't think so.
Block this nigga.
If I did, I don't remember. Don't block Zayad. That's probably one of my friends. He came through for the culture. He said we in Ramadan now. Did you guys know Ramadan? I mean, I know Ramadan exists, but I don't practice Ramadan because I got to eat around the clock. I can't do that.
You got to eat around what?
I got to eat around the clock. Them Ramadan.
Man. I thought you said some crazy shit.
The Ramadan motherfuckers eat half the day. And they do that shit at some odd hours, like after 10 o'clock and before 4 o'clock. I don't know. That's limited time. But I fucks with you heavy, though. Salute, my nigga.
This nigga need to talk about, if he gonna be in the message, well, he gotta talk about shit that's on topic. That's how niggas get blocked, because we don't know who the fuck you talking about, B. We ain't here talking about cheating and some more shit. You want to talk about Ramadan, B.
Look, he want to know. Look, we talking about fucking with side bitches. He's like, well, wait, is it Ramadan?
Is it Ramadan? Look. Can I not eat her right now? Can I eat her?
Like, wait, look, I need details.
Yeah. Is it Ramadan or not? Yeah, before I step out, I need to know, is it Ramadan? If it's Ramadan, I ain't stepping out no fucking where.
Right. That's exactly what he's saying. He on topic like a motherfucker. He like, I need to know if it's Ramadan though, because that's gonna determine how much a nigga can do.
First of all, that nigga blowing lovey kisses face to another dude in here. What the fuck? Come on, bruh. I almost said some other shit, bruh.
Oh shit! Right? Don't fuck with Zayad. That's my G. Okay. Look, he just want to know if it's fucking Ramadan, okay?
That nigga say, if it's Ramadan, I ain't fucking with no other bitches but mine.
Right? If it's Ramadan, he gonna get other pussy between 5 o'clock.
Between 4 in the morning.
Right, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Until sundown.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, the sun got to be down for him to step out. God.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, he gotta get some head before sundown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the sun is up, he can't do nothing. Once that sun go down, that
so
nigga...
in other words, he the nigga who definitely ain't got no job, because he got to get it in during the day.
Sheesh.
But anyway,
that was funny.
That was hilarious.
I'm loving that timeline shit. I love it.
I think I had one more, but I don't know. Let's see. This one is a little bit more on the level-headed side. The village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having problems with the village correcting the kids.
Bring it back.
The village stopped raising the kids when the parents started having problems with the village correcting the kids.
Yeah. That shit stopped with I think 90s babies or the late 90s babies.
I think we was the last generation, basically.
Well, it was still some kids that was born in the 90s that was still a part of that, but she's stupid. She said over hollering. Yeah, that Ramadan shit was nuts.
Yeah.
That nigga said, I ain't eating shit till the sun go down. Bitch, when the sun go down, you will be an entree.
Right. He like, I can't eat meat, but I can eat fish though.
You feel me? People.
I could eat that fish.
Hey, on a serious note, Keon, that's for real. Hey, Keon, look, on some real, look at our block. Look how different our block look. And it ain't even because people passed and, it's the people that moved there. You know what I'm saying? Stop with the 80s, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, though. With the type of bitches that's on my block, I don't want them hoes trying to discipline my kid.
But see, that's now, though.
Because to be honest, the way that they go about disciplining their kids is not the same as how I discipline my child.
Right.
I had a neighbor who our kids were playing with each other, and her child brought like a game outside or something, and she like, that's why I don't buy you shit, because you bring your shit outside and you don't take care of it and da 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 and all this shit like that. Take the shit in the house, da da da. And Nia just there like looking like, what's going on? Yeah, like she ain't. I mean, she didn't even say shit. She just, you know. And I was just waiting to see what's gonna happen. I didn't jump in. I just was like fly on the wall. But saying that to say like. And not to say that the mom was wrong, because she knows her child. Because I know how Nia is with some shit, too. Some of these new age kids don't value their shit. Let's be honest here.
Shout out to Nia. I love Nia's demeanor.
She crazy.
Like, when she was like, when she was talking about Tutu Bobby, she, like, how old is she? Or something that was like.
Right, like, she got to make sure she with the shit before she go back there.
Yeah, like, you was like, she older. She like, I was like, that's her mama child.
She crazy. But, I don't know. Like, I guess my thing is like...
See, there you go with that bullshit.
Uh-oh, what happened? What I miss? What did he say? Madame. Okay. I don't know, Zayed.
Oh, Nana. Look what you done started.
Oh, Madame.
Oh, Madame.
Leave Zayed alone, dude.
Oh, madam. Look what you done started. Oh, madam. Motherland, get it cracking. Oh, madam. It's the way of the day. It's the Ramadan. Oh, madam.
That's horrible. He ain't gonna share this shit with none of his friends.
None.
Poor Zayed.
Oh, madam.
Jungle.
Hey, shout out to the motherland. We got the motherland in here, man.
That's hilarious.
Oh, madam. Look what you done started. Oh, madam. Oh, madam.
Wait.
I can't eat nothing shit with this. Dum. Oh, madam.
Look, this is shit that happen when you get this nigga the honey thing. The honey thing is possible with this nigga, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah,
God damn, dude.
Hey, you see what that nigga said, Mark? Shit.
Whew.
And that nigga had the glasses face like he's scoping. Oh, my dum.
Look, he was hunting, nigga. That nigga in the jungle.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck he said now. Yeah, I'm done. you got me, nigga. Fuck it. I'll leave you alone. That's
Look, I know we don't speak that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to block that.
Aicha?
I'm not. Don't read that. That shit look like a spell.
He
Don't
said,
read
I
that
bet
shit.
you love Chab Khalid. You know.
Yeah.
Aicha. It's like Chab Khalid, like DJ Khalid's like twin brother or some shit. Chab Khalid. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Stop reading that shit. That's
you read the shit.
No,
nigga.
I didn't read that part.
You read the madam.
That's different. But that other shit, that shit look like a spell. You have.
We might be casting a spell on ourselves. Like
demons hopping out the fucking ceiling and shit.
Oh my god. Anyway, look. He done threw me off. I am fucking.
You got tears,
bro.
Oh, madam.
Oh my god, I'm in tears.
That nigga said I can't eat nothing on Ramadan.
Oh god. Okay. While we talking about not eating nothing, let me ask a question.
Oh shit. Hold on, wait.
I mean, it's just a question.
Just a question. It can be a lot.
It's a question / comment. Some nigga, this is what some nigga believe, you know.
Let's see what some nigga believe.
The Aicha niggas.
Who?
He said,
Aicha.
He said, girls who masturbate, the clitoris is not meant for self-pleasure. It's meant for creating a child, you morons. Do you know why you feel like garbage after you masturbate? That's because your clitoris is sending bad chemicals to your brain. By touching yourself, you are killing your body. That's the devil's doorbell, and if you keep pressing it, soon enough, he will answer.
That old overly woke ass nigga.
The clit is the devil's doorbell?
Devil's doorbell?
Well, niggas is trying to get into hell like a motherfucker. Ding, 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 ding,
hey.
ding, ding, ding.
Yo,
Shit, what do you mean?
yo, wait, that shit's so fucking stupid, B.
He really went left field with that.
And first and foremost, nobody feels like shit after they rub one out.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt like shit. If I ever felt like shit, it was probably because I was like, damn, like I feel like a loser because I had to do that to myself.
Do you?
Yeah, I think masturbation is loser shit.
Really?
I do.
Damn.
Because I be feeling like, why did I have to resort to this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did my life come to where I have to do this? You know what I mean?
It's to have a clear mind. Clear mind.
No, it's not.
You gotta understand. If you go into a situation fully loaded, you might not make the best decision.
Wait a minute. Keon said I don't lick on doorbells? Yeah, that's true. Niggas don't lick on doorbells, but they will lick on the clit.
That nigga said the devil.
What in the whole dumb statement was that? Banging on the door hard.
The devil's doorbell, though?
What do Zaid got to say about that?
Is he saying that the insides of a woman is the gates of hell? Like the beef curtain?
This sounds like a nigga who just ain't got no dick, and he trying to convince a woman that she just got to deal with whatever it is he giving her, and even her wanting to satisfy herself is basically he trying to convince her that shit is like out of the question. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Look, I'm gonna throw it out there. I have been with someone before who did not want me to satisfy myself.
Okay.
And I did think it was a little strange. But at the same time, I understood it because I was like, okay, maybe he don't want me to do this because he feel like, why do you have to do this? Like, if you feel like you got to do this, just let me know and I got you.
Then like, that's my job, madam.
Right. Oh, madam. Like,
look
what
you done started.
Right.
Oh,
just
madam.
say Aisha, and then I know you need that issue.
Aisha.
You know? Okay. Noted. But my thing is like, you know, I don't want rules and shit put on what I could do to myself, though.
Hey, shout out to Mark. Mark said masturbate to go to sleep. It's most definitely
this
melatonin in rubbing one out. Rubbing one out equals melatonin.
If pussy should be putting you to sleep.
Hey, that shit will.
Niggas got sleep apnea like a motherfucker after
it's
they
funny
get that good.
I talked to somebody one time. Like, I thought that shit was like full bullshit. Like, after you shoot off after sex, like you go straight to sleep. However, it was one time where I literally went straight to sleep. I mean, like, not even 4 seconds. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, I didn't understand it. I didn't even make it to the bed. Like, I was still on the fucking the ottoman, whatever that shit is called. The ottoman? The ottoman? The hotel room had an ottoman and a little what's the chair? The single chair, whatever it is, the chair that go to the ottoman. God damn it!
Oh,
it's not a what's that? Not a
recliner.
It's not a recliner. It was just a chair with an ottoman on it.
Oh yeah. And
it was shit cracked. I sat in that chair and was out.
Okay.
Like yo.
Okay, I guess.
Nah, son.
I guess my thing is like, okay, people in the comments are saying shit like some men get jealous because that moan hit different when they not around. Okay.
What?
If the urge strikes, I'm gonna rub one out. Okay. And I'm watching. Okay. This is my thing. Now I've heard different arguments for this.
Jesus Christos.
I've heard different arguments for this. Now I will say that. Okay, calm down.
Oh no.
That's a finesser cut.
That's a finesser.
Nah, that's heavy, bro. Heavy. Yeah, it's a swirly issue, but neither here nor there. I've heard people say things along the lines of like, okay, we don't want you to like fuck up your sensitivity. You know, because there are some women who like thug it out with them vibrators to the point where they get frustrated when niggas trying to do it the natural way. It's like, okay, nigga, damn, fuck, give me the shit.
But can that
like,
can you train yourself to go to bust quicker by doing that, by masturbating?
I don't know, because to be honest, TMI, but I don't do that shit like frequently at all.
No, but well, I'm just saying in general, not
because
you.
I'm one of those who do kind of subscribe to the fact that when you do that shit too frequently, you fucking up the rotation. I subscribe to that. I do. Particularly with women. Now, I don't know if it's the same with men, because I know with men, they got to get their first shit off, and then after they get their first shit off, then it's like go time, right? Okay, cool. So men, get your shit off. Like, don't come to my shit unless you get your shit off, actually.
Yo. Hey,
but, you know, with women, it's a little different. Like, if I thug that shit out before you get there, you gonna have a hard time trying to make me come after that. Just being honest.
Yeah.
You don't want me to do that.
Yo.
You need me fucking Virgin Mary in this bitch. You do.
Yo, Saucers is losing it. Saucers,
what she say?
For those that don't know who Saucer is, Saucers
don't pull out the big one.
Is Niecy. Niecy got a Avengers dildo at home.
Yeah. Which one, the fist or the...
No, she
does not. Because they got all different ones. Which one do you have?
See, this how niggas... This how niggas get... Read that. That's how niggas get blocked. Read that.
Which one?
You know who I'm talking about. Read that.
What? Good Bay Guys, I love you. Love Tupac, I love you. Green card? Wait, green card? No, nigga.
Oh yeah, he's out of here.
From Three World.
He about to
Ramadan Mubarak. See you later and brrr. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey, I just blocked the nigga. That nigga's out. He's out of here. I'm sorry.
Wait, he hit you with the Cardi B on the way out, like
brrr. No, that nigga hit niggas with the Gucci. Brrr.
Wait.
That nigga's gone. That nigga gone. How that's your exit? Brr. That nigga said, "Good Bay Guys, I love you. Love Tupac. I love green carded." From three. Wait. We gotta read this. No, read it exactly what it say. Don't help him out.
Oh shit!
Good Bay Guys, I love you. Love Tupac. I love green carded. From Three World, fist, balled up fist. Ramadan Mubarak. See you later. Point at and burr. No, burr. That's burr. That's not the pigeon call. That nigga hit niggas with a bird.
No, he was rolling his R's for sure.
That's why hey, shout out to my baby bro Tyler.
That nigga's Birdman.
Hey, that nigga, I just blocked the nigga, man. Yo, I just blocked the nigga. Shout out to my nigga Dolly. Dolly, you missed all your shout outs in the beginning.
Oh my God.
He said, I just woke up into some wild shit. Yeah, this show is wild.
I am dead as fuck right now.
Hey.
I'm literally in tears. He gave me my whole life. You know I live for the fucking. He is extra.
Hey, yeah, for real. Hey, Lady Boss said read that shit 3 times.
You see he hit the accent real hard, like Iman, Ramadan.
She said, Lady Boss said read that shit 3 times. I bet y'all start barking like dogs.
Oh my God.
I'm not reading that no more.
I'm literally in tears. Like,
don't read that no more.
Oh shit.
Like, bro, we get it. You told us 2 messages ago that it was Ramadan. We get it. It's Rama fucking Don. Ramadan, right, top ramen,
we got
ramen
to name
bomb.
This episode Ramadan, goddammit.
Yo, this nigga, wow.
Oh, shit.
Who sent that? Whose mans is this?
Whose mans is this?
Who mans is this? Who invited that nigga?
Hit you with that Ramadan issue. Wow.
Being why you reading the accent. Cause that's the only way. If you look at what he said, go back and look what he said. Oh, is it gone? God. It's still there. I blocked that nigga. Y'all stop liking and loving that shit, man.
That shit is hilarious.
Y'all gonna grow an extra ass cheek for liking that shit.
That shit was funny. Okay.
Who said Acha Acha?
Aisha. He probably trying to say Aisha. She getting the attention she been looking for.
Oh,
Zaid coming for her. Aisha.
Oh my goodness! Look. Between this Honey Jack and this Zayad nigga, whoever the fuck he is, my night is done.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Look, everybody's telling you not to block the homie. They all fuck with him.
Oh, that's the homie. Okay, let me unblock him. Look, hey, tell that nigga stop wilding with the shit.
Took him out. That's fucked up.
Let me see what
he might fuck around and get us all kind of fucking views in fucking the jungle. He might share this shit to all his fucking rainforest homies. Like, what do you mean? Okay, what else? I'm literally in tears right now. I don't even know if I have any more fucks left to give to y'all tonight.
Yeah, this is
That nigga took me out.
This most definitely built one of the wildest ass shows.
I know he was wilding for real. Like I wasn't ready.
This the show.
That shit. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay. So do you know that Teddy Pendergrass has a documentary on Showtime?
Really? I don't want to watch it if they don't talk about the transsexual he fucked with.
They do.
Really?
They do.
You watched it? I need to watch that shit.
I did.
What's the name of it? You know the name of it?
I think it was called If Loving You Is Wrong.
He Don't Want to Be Right.
Because don't he sing that song?
I think that is him, yeah. If loving you, I don't want to be. Yeah, I think that's him.
I don't know. No, that's not him.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It
I don't know
like
what it's called. It was something called, let me just Google it real quick.
Love TKO?
Oh, that would be dope. I think I'm letting go.
Hey, that's my shit, but god damn.
Can we play that on the break?
The break, nigga, we 5 minutes away from ending this shit. She's talking about a break.
Oh, baby. All right, I don't know what the name of the shit
That
is.
nigga said, damn, y'all got Mowgli in the comments. Yeah, that nigga wild.
Oh, it's called If You Don't Know Me. If You Don't Know Me. Like, if
you don't know me by now.
Know me by now.
Sing it.
You will never know me. Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. And we thought we knew that nigga, but we didn't, because that nigga was fucking with them trainees.
I don't know. It may not be true. It may not be true.
That nigga was fucking with them trainees.
Everybody on the shit said that they were convinced that this was a woman.
Hey, Mark, before we get that on the shirt, we got to see what that acha acha mean before we put it on the shirt.
Oh, God. What's up with the shirt? He said acha acha on the shirt. I'm trying to get the Ramadan issue on the shirt.
Hey, no, Keon. I said I'm not watching it if they don't have the trainee part in there, because you know how niggas be trying to they be trying to keep out the bad shit in people's life, because that's how the nigga ended up paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, let's talk about it. Goddamn it! If you gonna fuck it up, then fuck it up.
Okay, well, fuck it. Let's get into it. Let's drop the bomb. She taking off the sash and now. Don't careful now.
Look, I fucked up my shit. Okay, listen. Look, we need shots. Look, shots in order. Teddy P. My G. The man behind the Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, which Harold Melvin, like, who the fuck are you? Sidebar. Yeah. This is my thing. I'm going to tell you exactly how the accident happened. Thank you. He was in a Rolls Royce. He had found him a little baddie, you know, in the club, you know. She was like that little mixture, like that little, like, you know, Latina and black little persuasion issue. He didn't know what she was, you know, but he said, you the one. You coming home with me tonight. Okay, cool. She gets in the Rolls Royce. You know, they swerving. It's a windy road. You know,
he getting.
She start grabbing on his dick.
No, he was getting top from the.
No, I don't even think he was getting head yet. But let's say he was. She started giving him head, whatever. And I think at some point he reached over and like
and trying to grab his nuts.
Tried to grab and realized it was a dick and just was like skirt. Like, I think that's how it happened. I don't think Teddy P was gay. I don't think Teddy P knew that was a transgender person. This person trying to say that they had the transformation back in the day. I don't think they was doing that shit back then.
What, the training shit?
The surgery.
No, they
where they folded inside out.
They for sure had the baseball and bat.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, yeah, I don't think that Teddy P is gay. I don't.
But look though, understand that. Okay, when was this? This was in the 80s. Was this in the 80s?
I think it was in the 70s.
70s. Okay, imagine in the 70s how bad trainees looked then. You see how bad some of them look now. Imagine how bad some of them looked in the 70s, and you couldn't tell.
Look, I'm gonna find a picture. What's that tranny name? I'm sorry, that's so derogatory.
That nigga said came back. Hey, y'all.
I'm find a picture just so we could put it in the thing.
Hey, shout out to White Mike. White Mike done left and came back. He said, "What the fuck? I came back and y'all grabbing
White
nuts."
Mike?
That's
No, we still not grabbing nuts.
He crashed trying to fight. That nigga Keon said he
Here
crashed
it go,
trying to
right
fight.
here. Bam. It's images. Where look.
They got the picture of the training.
She could get that issue back in the 70s.
You fucking lying.
Can they see this?
That bitch look like the nigga from Miami Vice.
I feel like back in the 70s, they probably thought
Hold it
she
closer.
was. I feel like back in the 70s, they probably thought she was bombed.
She looked like the black nigga from Miami Vice. Nigga, look at this shit.
I feel
man.
like back in the 70s, they probably thought she was the one.
Fuck that shit. That's cool. That's cool.
They thought she was the one.
Nah, that ain't gonna work. Hell no. Let's see.
Look at I think that could pass in the 70s. That was before people even was thinking that people was men. I don't think that you would immediately look at this person and think it was a man.
Cut said that happened in the 80s.
82.
Shannon Burke said BS. He was with two of them.
Two
trainees.
I don't want to believe it. See, this is my problem. I told you I don't be want to believe it. I don't be want to believe it.
Well, let's take a shot. We're not gonna take a shot to that situation, but graduation in Townhouse.
No, we can't just.
Yeah.
Okay, graduation.
I'm not taking a shot to that nigga crashing and dying from trainees.
The devil is a liar.
The devil is a lie. The doorbell.
Aicha. Oh shit.
Michael Phillip Thomas. Yes, the trainee that Teddy Pendergrass would look like Michael Phillip Thomas. That's exactly who that motherfucker look like. If you watching live,
devil is a liar.
Go look up Michael Phillip Thomas and look up the trainee that he was with. Oh, that shit tripping. There you go. Sorry, y'all, fucking up AC camera.
Well, shit.
Let's see. Lady Boss said, all right, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. Side chick duties call. I'll catch y'all next show. Have a good night. Oh yeah. Love you too, cuzzo.
Look, I fuck with Lady Boss.
Hey, but the crazy part is I got something brewing with Lady Boss, and her show is gonna be nuts.
Uh-oh.
We trying to get it up. Her show is gonna be fucking nuts. Imagine the female version of No Rules, but it's females there.
Well, somebody proposed that.
Who? Oh,
that was proposed.
They don't have nothing on. I think Lady Boss was in that conversation, but nobody in that conversation has nothing on Lady Boss. Okay. Trust me.
All right.
It's nuts. Shout out to Lady Boss. Appreciate you for sharing.
Yes, indeed. Please continue.
Here comes the fumbles. They say here comes the fumbles.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Do we have anything left? Because we back. We done hit the 2-hour mark. Anything else we have?
I mean, not particularly. I mean, I guess we could leave it right here. You know, we pretty much said what we had to say.
Yes,
I mean, I did have one other abortion issue, but I don't know if we want to cover that or not.
Let's go. Let that be the last topic. That could. This the only. We ain't had too many series. This be the last series. Tonight's show is reversed. We usually start with the series first, goofy shit last, but it's been a little.
The whole shit been shenanigans. So.
Yeah, I've been loving it though. This shit is.
You like the TL?
I can't wait to listen back to it because this shit was funny. That African nigga in there was losing it. That nigga lost it. Whatever the fuck he was singing, that old nana shit, old mama, whatever.
You the one who did that. He never sang anything.
No, but it was in there.
He never sang anything. Just FYI, he never did.
He didn't sing it.
That was all you.
Oh, you wasn't singing with me?
I did.
Okay,
but you made it up though.
Hey, that's what I do. The blueprint.
Well,
get ready.
Okay, let's see. So Arkansas passes a law allowing rapists to prevent victims who want an abortion. Furthermore, there's also like some clause in there where like say a chick want to get an abortion,
mm-hmm.
and let's say like her husband don't want her to get an abortion. I guess he could sue her,
mm-hmm.
and make it to where she can't get the abortion. or like he could sue the doctor who gave her the abortion. I mean, it's all kind of like shits up in the shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's too many fucking loopholes.
Which that's a whole nother subject if you married
Yeah.
and your significant other want to get an abortion. I mean,
now,
look.
look. Now, what I said was with the ban, the whole ban of the abortion, I was for it.
Okay.
However, when I was for it, I was saying unless you're a rape victim,
Mm-hmm.
you should be still, if you got raped, you should still be able to get that, because you should still be able to get an abortion.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I was for it because a lot of women is using that for birth control.
Okay.
Now, like I told, I was talking to somebody. I said, when you have sex, you are risking the chance of having a child.
Right.
Anytime you have sex.
Y'all do. I don't know if y'all remember, but that was technically the first conversation I had with Nympho ever. Was when he called in to our show to comment on that subject.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I was telling him. I was telling him, "Oh, okay, so you're just gonna kill it, right?
No.
You gonna pick up and kill it and kill it and kill it?
Oh, we taking shots?
You forgot about the pick up.
I've been taking shots all night.
Me and Nympho were having this exchange on a previous episode, and I was saying that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
And I was essentially saying that I feel like when a guy has unprotected sex with a woman, he's kind of unofficially signing himself up for the possibility of being a parent.
Correct.
I feel like I got some backlash at that time. Now, maybe people have evolved since then, but
possibly.
And that's great if so, because I feel like both parties, not just males, but females as well. Like anytime you're having unprotected sex, you're opening the door. But I've also been seeing the whole exchanges of like, basically like, females are mad because, the law is making them be parents, even though they've been making fathers be parents for all these years, even though they don't want to, right? Okay, noted.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it should go both ways, though. Like, I mean, first of all, what does he mean by fumbles? Oh, he's talking about the camera.
Yeah,
he's dropping the camera.
Yeah.
I don't think that a husband or a wife should be suing about abortion. That's the type of shit that should be handled within your marriage. Right. I don't think that the government, I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like the government is getting too involved in people's personal matters at a certain point. Like, why is the government dictating whether or not a husband could sue his wife and this whole shit about a rapist preventing victims from one, I mean, that's just a whole nother level. It sounds like they're trying to protect rapists.
Yeah, that exactly. It's so like I was saying,
I'm not cool with that.
So like I was saying, I was for the ban until they said that rapists, if you rape, you still gotta have a child. You can't have it. I'm not for it. Why are these, and everywhere, like somebody said, everywhere that they passed this bill at was the slavery, where it's okay to rape slaves. You know what I'm saying? So every state that this bill was passed, it was still okay to rape slaves. And I'm like, yo, why are they protecting these rapists?
And that makes sense too, because they clearly wouldn't want them to have an abortion because that baby could be used to
you know how
as labor.
You feel me? So
and that's what I was telling you a couple weeks ago when I was telling you, like, I feel like that's the reason why they pushing this agenda, because they probably looking at it as, okay, well, the product of these unwanted pregnancies can be used as like the people who will ultimately be in these jail institutions, or the people who will be like in these other institutions. Like, it's a money thing.
Yeah. That's the conversation I had. It was money. Like, you keep having these, cause they basically basing it off of, people of color, and they feel it's a money situation to help the,
Jahan says, so white people won't get outnumbered. Well, we're going to have to single-handedly take down the Kardashians first, because as long as they keep hopping on these black basketball dicks,
and
they're going to be outnumbered anyway.
I think they trying to, and I also think they trying to start a new race. It may sound crazy.
What, the mixed people?
The mixed people.
Oh.
They trying to start a whole new race.
Oh. Do I fall in that category?
Yeah. Especially because you got your hand on your chin. Oh, you got your hand on your chin. Yeah, you trying to strike
it's
a pose.
pedestal.
Okay. Let's see the rolling. Keon
It's
said.
not a rally.
Keon said they rape Native Americans like crazy and take the kids because natives don't have true citizenships.
It ain't money, it's fear. Enlighten us.
We both said,
Fear. It's not money, it's fear.
He said, y'all better wake up. Young Dolly said the Republicans are pro-rapists. Hell yeah, they are. Because these motherfuckers rape bitches on a regular and they want to get away with it.
Republicans are pro-rapists.
But damn, it's like a catch-22. Like, you rape these bitches, they can't have. Why would you vote for the ban and you raping bitches and you know that's your kid? You can be hit with the child support and shit. The South is a crazy place. That shit would never fly out west. These motherfuckers banning shit like people having they cousins and they brothers at the same time down there.
Well, that shit's happening in Athens Park too. Twin baby mamas. What do you mean? Right. Shout out to the twin baby mamas.
She had to bring them up in there.
I mean, it is.
That's a good way to go out with the show. Tonight has been another successful night. I'm your host, Ben Ready, joined by my beautiful
$20 love offering with the tide.
Co-host A to the motherfucking C.
Thank you. I almost said what's happening, but it's the end of the show.
It's the end of the show.
It's autopilot. I'm just used to it. It's like I hear beautiful, what's happening.
It's the honey.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
$20 love offering with the tide. $20.
We appreciate everybody listening live on Spreaker. Young Doty said, LOL, that's B neck of the woods. Yeah.
What's your neck of the woods?
Anyway, look. Talking about where you said that the incest was going on out here.
Athens Park? Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the message boards on Spreaker.
JB, Benjamin,
shout out to everybody that's in the message boards on Facebook. Facebook, y'all wait there.
Mark,
we still gonna go on.
Keon.
If you want to support the show,
boss. My nigga Shannon was in here. I didn't see him.
Go to patreon.com/Townhouse Media.
Wait, tell them how to get this coin. Tell them how to get that coin.
Oh, and if you want to get paid to listen to our show, and earn prizes and gift cards and et cetera, go to download the app Podcoin. PODCOIN. And when you get it, enter the code seriously. You get 300 points off the back.
Right. Bonus.
Understand that.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus. It's not Ramadan.
Oh, my God.
Madam.
Yeah, you know, man, it you know, for those listening, Podcoin, go there. They showing us so much love right now. They gave us our own
Shout out to my nigga Dolly again for having the best week ever.
You could put in seriously as a code. You could put in game as a code. You could put in rules, RULEZ. Z
as in Zion.
Damn. And I think for the I forgot what the cat versus dog one is. I forgot. Damn, that's bad.
Probably cat.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's cat v dog. I think cat v dog.
Cat v dog.
I believe. Podcoin. Hey, shout out to
Don
Keon.
Julio needs to be. Thank you.
For
wait, who's Don Julio?
Oh, because he had the expensive ass Don Julio here.
Where?
He was here last week.
Where?
Hey, we done been here. We done outstayed. Hey, y'all stay here in Facebook
for
Live.
Tequila.
Yeah, she did, and I forgot because of my bad memory.
Look,
but
shout out.
Townhouse Media.
Stand up.
Seriously, not another podcast. We out this bitch.
Yo.
Yes, sir.